Okay, we're just going to watch some Bughouse here, some strong house. TCubes-esken and Esken are taking on Caspi-Israel and Puressence. And TCube's in trouble. Rook mates him, queen mates him. And so he's sitting, but he's down 2 seconds. This rook is gone, so it's game over. That's going to be a 2-love win to 2-love to Caspi-Israel and Puressence, because we just missed the first game as well. All black could do here is throw checks, but all he has is pawns and no checks. So it's all over. So Esken is talking to TCubes on voice, but TCubes is communicating with Esken by text chat. Okay, so here this is Esken's board. So where's the action? I mean, Esken is getting destroyed. Knight to e3 here. Controls all these squares. So it's very strong. What's the finish? He could just take the queen, or is there a mate? What pieces does he need to mate? Okay, so Puressence chooses not to go for the queen. So what piece is he looking for? Is it... Well, we're going to see, but unfortunately I can't see for myself. So knight here, king back. What's the mate? A knight is going... Okay, so if he gets a queen, then queen here will be mate. So that's going to be trouble. How's the time situation? It's fairly level. Also, a knight will mate with knight here. Okay, I'm going to try and get... I'm going to try and join. Trying to voice. Okay, so that one obviously didn't work out well for Esken. Okay, so it's a strong matchup, but really Caspi and Puressence playing very nicely. So just testing. Curiously, yeah, just testing. I think I'm coming through on voice, but I can't say for sure. Maybe voice will just use up internet, so I won't do that then. Okay, maybe I just watch. Obviously, the knight can't take this bishop here because there's a mate. I'm getting distracted, so I'm just going to have to... I said I was going to commentate, but I'm not going to. Delete. Okay, good. Let's get back to the action. Okay, so Caspi going in for the kill. Has he got it? just block it off, takes, and knight here will be mate, for example. So rook drop, queen takes bishop, and knight here will definitely be mate. Maybe there's something even faster. Yep, such as rook here straight away would be even faster. King takes knight. So TCubes is mated in 1, but is up 1 second. So meanwhile, maybe Esken can mate Puressence. Wow. So maybe he's got this. What's the line? It's just king here is forced, or king here is forced. But then this is checkmate, right? Could it be this? Oh, the king can try and run this way though. So this. Oh, he can't because the queen is covering. Yep, so it's mate in 1 actually on both boards. So whichever way the king runs, it looks like c3 is mate in 1. So that's why TCube says clutch, because Esken's got this. They're hoping for that Danish internet to come through, or Norwegian internet to come through. He's up 1 second, so it's just a pre-move. c3 will be end of game. So he's down 1 second, 14.0, yes, a second. So Esken and TCubes get their first win. It's 3 games to 1. Okay. So just testing, yeah, my mic's coming through okay, the desktop audio is coming through okay. Okay. So is there a mate here? So there's an interesting idea, which is queen here, rook here, knight here, check, king here, and there's at least a repetition, because knight back here would be a perpetual, but he needs another knight to mate. So the question is, could he get a knight? Well, it turns out queen was mating on the other board, so with that, TCubes-esken get their second win. So Puressence needs to be careful against Esken. Esken attacks strongly. Okay. So here we've got a classic d4, d5 setup. I'm expecting just a solid move. Okay, we're defending with the knight. So if bishop takes knight, he might just go in with knight takes g7. Okay, what's the idea of this? Queen takes knight? I don't understand. Oh, queen takes knight, knight here picks up the queen. So although this square was defended, this one wasn't. So knight at takes was picking up the queen. So that's a nice little touch. But both sides have got a lot of material, so whoever's move it is, there are dangerous attacking ideas. Yeah, that queen is very important because that queen is guarding f7. So impossible to find mate with that queen guarding f7. Now f7 is weak. There may be some mating ideas with knight at g6. Now I think he needs a second knight for that to work, and he's got all the knights already, so he can't hope to get a second knight. So this is the idea: he takes rook at g8 and another knight here, but that's not going to work. He's got all the knights already. Okay, this is confusing. This is really confusing. So obviously we have this. So they're crushing on both boards, and time situation also up on both boards, up on time on both boards. But it's just hung mate. Ooh, not quite mate, but takes, queen takes, pawn takes. Dropping a lot of material if he drops queens here, but probably neither side can handle the on the other board. I don't think white could handle a queen trade. So difficult position, but Caspi-Israel is up. TCube says queen might come, it mates me. Okay now. So yeah, TCubes is warning. Okay, so he's up time. No, he's down time now slightly. It's Caspi-Puressence actually up a couple of seconds here. Probably for Puressence to get something to attack this white king. The white king's quite open, so probably using that couple of seconds just to get something going. The kind of situation is whenever black wants, he can do a massive trade for white, and that's coming now on white's move. But what he really wants is a knight, so he should have probably grabbed a knight. That would have been more scary, I think, for Puressence on the other board. Throwing. So I think now, so it looks like Esken with all those majors has actually got fairly safe. Just look at this wall around the king. Now, stuff is actually happening here. Ooh, strange move. Very strange looking move. And Caspi just finds mate in 2. So, 4-2. Okay, so we're now watching from Esken TCubes perspective. Chess.com just keeps on flipping it around. Probably at some point I should just try and fix it to a particular we have 9 observers. So let's just see who they are. Chewy, the chewer, the physician, Gogo Burritos, who will in fact face Caspi and Puressence in the final. In the final, as in the all-play-all finals for all four teams. 3 of them are decided, and 1 is to be decided late tonight. So, who is sitting for what? It looks like Caspi is up time and he's sitting for rook. And queen takes pawn takes rook is obviously the threat, but it's Esken to move. And Esken does have a pawn to say just put here, but the problem with this is takes, queen takes, and rook comes. So not so easy to see how to avoid the rook trade. And that's why it's the delay. What do you do against knight takes pawn? You can't take it back, so what do you do? You'd have to move the queen. So at g7, knight takes pawn, move the queen, knight comes back, maybe. And again, you can't give the queen, so maybe you step back. and then there's a pawn drop, say, on f6, and again you can't take it, otherwise queen takes pawn takes the rook. So I think Puressence can pre-move quite a lot of stuff here. Just pre-move takes, yeah, pre-move, oh, no, I didn't expect this. There was something there, surely. Well, he's got the rook if it's needed. Well, it's too late now. No, they've switched plans. They're just, oh, this is really terrible play from Puressence. He had all the material he needed to definitely find a mate there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think he really deserved a mate there, and if not a mate, probably partner should have just sat for the rook. So they deserve that game. Oh, that here is tempting. Yeah, knight there is also tempting. So in here the threat is knight at g6 with at f7 to follow. Oh, he's just taking the whole queen. T-cubes is okay. The problem is Esken here. Oh, but he's managed to get a level of safety. Still pawn here, and the attack continues though. But maybe he's worried about giving pawns, because pawns and bishops will be very good to attack Caspi with on the other board. Oh, he's just hung a queen mate. Oh, that's terrible. He can force queen. And is he up time? He's up 4 seconds. 4 seconds to force queen. Okay, so with that move, he's actually lost it. Has Esken. I meant he's lost it. I meant he's won it. I meant Puressence has lost it by playing bishop here. Queen is going to get forced here. Rook's not enough. Yeah, rook's not enough. Oh, well, that was a wonderful find, but still... Oh, he had to drop the queen. Oh, that is bad. Because he wanted the queen to force the queen. Oh my goodness. T-cubes. He probably should have just stepped back with his queen, but then maybe he was worried he'd get mated. Yeah, probably justified. A justified worry. So from a position that looked like a certain win, suddenly I have no idea what's going on. TQ says pawn and knight mates. So what's he referring to? Pawn and knight. So knight here, I don't see it. There must be something. Oh, he's already has one knight, so maybe. Okay, so let's see what he was planning. So one knight, I understand. You can clear this one away, but this is defended, this square. So what's the idea? You could go here, check, but then that gives the king left on f2. I don't see his knight mate. Rook mates, however. What's he saying? He's also downtime. Okay. He's downtime and yeah, so the problem here is Esken rather, is downtime and his attack is about to be eliminated. Meanwhile, white is only going to get more pieces, it looks like. So Caspi just needs to make sure he's safe. And again, so there's a shortage of pieces among Esken and T-cubes. Maybe d7 is a slight weakness. Apart from that, maybe just a simple move like at e7 will secure everything. So TCubes is planning to give Esken some material, but I don't think it will ever happen. There's too much time. I think Caspi can just sit forever here and let Puressence chess. If Puressence can play this fast, just take everything and just chess. Just take all the material. Ah, that's true as well. That check. And knight here mates. And so indeed Esken does flag, but it came close, only 3 seconds. So okay, I'm going to watch these games from the perspective. Let's just turn this round. If I can. Can I flip? Flip the board. Okay, so I'm going to try and watch these games from the perspective of Puressence and Caspi. Strong play. Notice the bishop prevents a smothered mate. So this is a very strong attacking play from Esken. This is really, really strong. How to defend g2. It's really hard to see. Just defends with the rook. But just, I mean, I'm guessing Esken will call for diagonals. TCubes says you're going to get a lot, I sit. So TCubes is struggling. But Esken and TCubes do indeed win it. Okay, so he managed to break through, and with all this material in hand, the game is over. Just f3 coming next, just drawing him up the board. And time situation was, yeah, he was up at 7 seconds, so it was fairly straightforward. Esken says he has to go soon, which is a shame. Okay, loses. So Caspi just wins the whole piece here. What's he going to do with this knight? Just bring it back? Or just keep attacking? Keep attacking is the answer. Very. So defending with attacking ideas. Always. Strong play. So TCubes is stuck for a second what to do. Which is, I keep slipping, he says. What is he going to do here though? Maybe a bishop would be nice, because it both defends and attacks. Hard to say. I give a bishop, not yet, I mean after, he says. So bishop was concerning, because Puressence has then got bishop at h3. Bishop at h3, and that's very close to mate. Okay, rotates bishop, okay. So what can you do with this bishop? Yeah, he wants to get it on h3, but it's hard to control that square. Like bishop at h3, bishop at g2 would be mate, for example. Oof, Puressence just drops a piece. Cold on h4. But keeps on feeding. And this is going to clear away the back rank, and Caspi's going to get the promotion. Unless he runs out, but running out would just walk into a queen fork, so that's no good either. So this is coming. So really very nice play from Caspi. That's what I find. He's just, he could even go queen takes bishop, but he doesn't. Why not? Queen takes bishop. Or does he have something stronger? Oh, he's going to get the bishop with check. No, he's not, because then the queen now defends the bishop. Nope. So he wants pawn here, checkmate. So TCubes says I mated in 1, yep. Sorry, that's not quite mate. So here, queen here would be mate. Or it would be pawn here and push and, you know, queen here or something. But yeah, now you've got a queen in hand, it's obviously mate. Here, or queen here. So on the other board, what's the situation? There, he's up 1 second. So Esken's got 1 second to chess. Oh, he does have queen takes knight, yeah. If that were useful. One second to chess. Hard. Get that knight. Nothing. No time. Okay, so looks like Esken has to go. Good games, everyone. Yeah, just a short stream. Thanks everyone for watching.